Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on the cryptocurrency. So now it's time to discuss the situation on the Bitcoin, because it also is changing together with the other markets and Forex and gold market, and actually everywhere you could see the result, the fruits of the recent Fed minutes. So it was relatively dovish because it's become evident that such an event as a recession already has discussed in a committee. And few members of the committee were voting for pause in rate change or even stopping the rate change. That's of course provides some support on risky assets, including the Bitcoin market. But here is interesting the stuff that actually on the stock market we have different performance. So could we say that this finally the upward breakout of this level, and we could stay focused on next target around 36-38, which will be on monthly chart? And could we say that this reversal month to March starts to work? I would say that just a minor step stands until this moment. So we still need to check one important thing. So if you take a look at the lower time frames, especially in taking into consideration the head and shoulders pattern that we have on the weekly chart that we're trading, so market hits its minimum target. It's OP. This is minimum requirement destination point where the hand and shoulders is treated as to be completed, so it works properly. Potentially it also could go to ultimate target, which is 1618 extension on the hand and shoulders, and mostly it's the same as the distance between the head and the neckline. If you count it to the upside, it perfectly leads you to the 3570, the same level as we just consider on the monthly charts right there. That might be the XOP target of the hand shoulders. But at this point, it is a bit early to watch for next extension. Yes, market is not at ever but, not on the weekly chart, on the daily. But here's one tricky moment exists. So if we'll take a look at the lower time frame on the daily, take a look, market completed the OP. Yes, theoretically, this rally, it stands in favor of the action to the XOP, which is the 35. Because usually when we have the ABCD pattern with such a performance on the CD leg with the fast acceleration, it's always, at least in the most cases, tells that XOP sooner or later, but also should be reached. This is first moment. But on lower time frame, take a look, we have another targets which stands actually around the same 30 even area, which is actually this ABCD. OP stands around 31. That's we talked about this recently. Market has completed the butterfly pattern here. So the one final thing that we need to control is how market will perform around 31 area. Because in fact theoretical resistance levels already stands behind, because it's 2798 or 28. Target of the hand and shoulders pattern already has been reached, is 2940. So market stands 3020. So it's already has passed it. And if we get breakout of this level, reaching an OP, and market will stubbornly remain above this area, that might be the signal that indeed we could take into consideration now next 35 destination points. If we see some fluctuation here, completion of the OP and fast collapse, especially below 28 area, which is actually important weekly resistance, that could mean that market is was going just to complete the minimum targets and return it back down. So it means that it is not ready yet to proceed high to the 35 area. So that's the final thing that we need to keep an eye on. In the current circumstances, that's great if you have taken position last time as we talked about this guarded steeple to buys. Actually take a look, the last time market was not even needed to complete this Gartley pattern. It's just upward direction has happened immediately. But in general, our target and our suggestion that market anyway should show final or some upward direction in the nearest term. This step of the trading plan is done. Now we need to keep an eye on how market responds to the 31 area. To prove us that it is ready for action to the 35, 38, it has to break it up and stand above this level. If this will not happen in the nearest few sessions, the market will return right back down below 28 inside of this range. So that will be the sign that maybe market is not ready yet. So in the current point, I wouldn't consider taking any new long position. So if you have long, you probably could wait and see what will happen around it. But at the current point, it is not it's not actually safe to take the new long position. It would be better to wait for reaction. So in the case of the upward breakout, it will be safer just to take position on some pullback rather than trying to anticipate and take position around the important resistance level. So that's actually what we have currently on the cryptocurrency.